Welcome to FountainFX on Thursday the 27th of March 2014. We're glad to be back, and we're just looking at the Euro-US dollar weekly chart where we can identify highs and lows, etc. We're looking at the fact that price has now turned from this 139.20 area, has now pushed back down to the 137.50. So what's it going to do from here? If we run down into a smaller time frame, let's have a look at that. We can see that price has pulled back down and it's created a lower high from this previous high. Lower high at the 138.50, so it's confirming it's in a downtrend. What do we need to see? We would like to see this price break below this area of support at the 137.50 for us to be able to continuation of the direction of this downtrend. Now, what have we had recently? It's coming out today is that we've had the jobless claims in America at 2:30 today, and it shows that there's a reduction in the amount of unemployment claims that are coming through. So the US economy is gaining strength. Now, what does that mean in terms of trading? Let's go and have a quick look at a smaller time frame. And this particular information came out at this point here on this candlestick. So what does that tell you? Not always does the price move in the direction that the fundamental information would make you expect. So if we look at it, price has actually moved up from this point. We've ended up with a bullish candlestick from the 137.60 up to 137.70 after the news came out. Yes, it was slightly bearish at this point. Price did push down in this candlestick, but we actually ended up with a spinning top formation. We would have expected price to have fallen because of strength in the US dollar based on this positive economic news that came out. But that's not what happened. So what can we tell you? What can we show you about the marketplace? What we can do is that price, being able to read price, is a key skill when it comes to trading Forex and trading the currency market. If we look at something, a clear thing that's happening, a clear pattern that you can see on this chart right in front of you that you may not be able to see. It may just look like a load of squiggles, price moving up and down. How on earth can we gauge what happens? Well, there's a certain pattern that happens at the open of the market every day, and I'm going to show it to you now. If we look there, then we look there, and we look here. This is something that's consistently happened. Price pushes up, turns, falls. Price pushes up, turns and falls. Price pushes up, turns and falls. What's happened there? And what's the timeline? If we look at the timeline, 8 o'clock. Let's go down to the timeline here, 8 o'clock. Let's go down the timeline here, 8 o'clock. It's not perfectly 8 o'clock every day. But if we look here, this candlestick, this bearish candlestick formed at 11 o'clock, or closed at 11 o'clock. This one closed at 11 o'clock. This one closed at 9 o'clock. What is this? This is called the European Open, and it happens day in and day out. If we look at this, with this turn, it's called wake up in the morning, 8 o'clock, watch the market, price turned, and from here, a high of 138.40, went down all the way down to a low of 137.50. Okay, that's a 90-point move that happened off the European Open there. At this point we have the European Open. It was a high of 138.20. Price fell down to 137.80. So that was a 40-point move in that day. We didn't have much of a change. What happened this morning? We had a high of 137.90. And it's pushed all the way back down to the 137.50. In fact, it went lower than that. So we have a movement of 40 points. 40 points there, 40 points there, 90 points there. So this is the one thing that we need to be aware of. It happens every day. The European Open, that's when the majority of the Forex market opens. And this is something that you can learn to be consistent in your trading. And that's really what I wanted to share from you today. We will have a look at the markets tomorrow morning, plan some trades and execute them. And that's just it from today. Happy trading from FountainFX. Catch you tomorrow.